Flying cars have been imagined time and time again, but they've taken a while to come to fruition. Now, as President Trump signs his executive order on accelerating flying car programs, are they finally a reality? Morgan Stanley estimates the eVTOL industry could be a $9 trillion market by 2050.
eVTOLs are, by definition, electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, which is a whole new breed of flying vehicles that effectively give us flying cars as we were promised as little kids, but using completely new forms of propulsion and flight configurations that are very new for the industry. This is supposed to be, by virtue of many analysts, a significant new market that hasn't really existed before. Over the next 5, 10, 20 years, it's going to change very dramatically as we start to unlock some of the biggest barriers for taking advantage of the sky in ways that we haven't done before. In the United States, there's somewhere on the order of about 50 companies that are developing some sort of flying car. Companies that people are starting to see almost daily, from Joby Technologies to Beta Technologies to Pivotal to Archer.
When I started on this more than 15 years ago, it was a fringe idea. And today there is an incredible, vibrant industry that is building up.
Joe Ben Bevirt is the founder and CEO of Joby. The company focuses on air taxi services. It has a market cap of nearly $6.7 billion, which is almost 15% of the market cap of General Motors.
With a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, you can move from point A to point B, and you can build networks of air traffic routes in and around cities. And we're working at building best-in-class vertiport infrastructure at JFK and at LaGuardia so that you can go seamlessly from a Joby flight onto your Delta flight. The goal is to do this in a very stepwise, progressive way. One day we hope that there will be a takeoff and landing location as conveniently located as a subway stop in a major city.
Joby's version of a flying car is technically considered an aircraft. That's where the regulation of the technology gets tricky.
The big moment that Wall Street in particular is waiting for is FAA certification. What is it that the FAA needs to sign off on, and when does that happen to your mind?
The idea is to sell this by the seat. So when you open the app, you'll be able to select the ride. A car will come and get you to wherever you are, take you to the nearest takeoff and landing spot. And then other people will be kind of brought just in time at the same time to fill the other seats within the aircraft.
Another element of the Flyboy that's incredible is how easy it makes it to fly. So you can take somebody who's never flown an airplane before, never flown a helicopter before, you put them in the simulator, and they'll fly you perfectly from Wall Street to the Delta Terminal 4 at JFK. And that is really spectacular in terms of how intuitive it is.
We did not set out to immediately change the world on a tight schedule by somehow filling the sky with air taxis. Now, don't get me wrong, I can't wait until I've been down in San Francisco and I'm ready to go home and I can pull out my smartphone app and get a $50 ride home to San Jose.